and welcome back. Today I'm doing the next in my series of videos regarding foundations that I purchased some time ago. Probably around last year I purchased quite a few foundations, and for some reason or another they have just been left languishing in my drawers on top of my dressing table, etc. So I have already done videos on the Benefit Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow foundation. The next one I did after that was the Lancome Tate Idol 24 Hour Ultra foundation. The last video was the Revlon Colour Stay for oily combination skin. And today the foundation I'm going to be focusing on is by the L'Oreal True Match foundation. Okay, so it's these two. I've got them in two colours, and I'll explain why in a moment. So the two colours I have today are 8N Cappuccino, which is this one, and the other one I've got is 9R/9C called Deep Cool, which is this one. Okay, so these are the two I'm doing today. Now, the reason why I purchased the two is last summer on national TV in Britain, which is really unusual by the way, L'Oreal did a campaign on foundations for all skin tones. They made a really big deal about it, and it basically said that it included sort of 98% of skin tones found in Britain. So I'm going to read the blurb that was released last year with it. So the website I'm on today is Boots.com. They are currently selling the foundation for £9.99. So I'll just read the information. If I just get it up, here we go. So L'Oreal's #1 foundation is now available in 23 shades and matches 98% of UK skin tones. L'Oreal's velvety formula matches your skin's unique tone and texture for a true to skin finish. Flawless, blendable, and never fake. L'Oreal's 23 shades range from warm to neutral to cool undertones to ensure your foundation is right for you. Whilst your skin tone is visible on the surface and can alter through the seasons, your skin undertones are determined at a deeper level. They are part of your skin and never change. Each complexion has its own undertone: pink, cool, neutral or golden, warm, so you can now find a match that's true to you. Okay, so I mean this is not a very good representation, but that's the 23 shades they've got showing there. And as you can see, there are, there's about 4 shades there for darker skin tones. When I bought these two foundations, I really couldn't tell which one would be right for me. None of them looked right. So I think I obviously must have found a way of mixing the two, or I'm not sure what I did last year. But again, I don't think either one of these two shades are right for me, so I'm probably going to mix the two and see how they work for me. Because one looks like it's a little bit red in undertone, that's this 9R9C one. And this one looks like it might be even too golden for me, too orangey for me. So, yeah. But again, it's a high street brand, £9.99, that's not bad. So, I can afford to buy two of them, it's still going to be under £20. Okay, so without rambling any further, I'm going to crack on and do this. So I have already moisturised my skin, and I just realised I've put my concealer and concealer and colour corrector on, but I haven't primed my skin, so I'm going to do that now. How that's going to work with concealer already on, I might have to reapply the concealer. So the primer I'm going to wear today is the Makeup Forever Step 1. What I'll probably do is I'm doing a very simple makeup look today because again, going to work. So I'll probably speed through the makeup application. Okay, so that's done. So primer's on. So as per usual, I'm going to be using a foundation brush. I seem to be reaching for this one quite a lot recently. It's the BareMinerals Precision Phase Foundation Brush. I always spray my brushes with a setting spray, so I'm using the Urban Decay Deslick setting spray. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to just put half a pump of each of the shades on my brush. So that's about half a pump. this one. It's actually quite a liquidy foundation, so I'm assuming that it's actually quite light covering. And I do remember that I bought it in the summer, so I was obviously looking for a light foundation. I tend to like medium to full coverage. I have got blemishes, I have got very, very oily skin, for those of you who don't know. So hello, welcome. Yes, I've got very, very oily skin, it's blemished. I'm in my late 40s, sort of approaching 50, so I'm kind of getting in that age group where my skin's just not behaving really. And I am looking for, as I said, I want a medium to full coverage, but I don't want cakey, which very full coverage tends to give. I'd like to not feel like I'm wearing too much products on. So hopefully this is going to be quite a light feeling foundation. I'll be wearing a foundation today for at least 4 hours, hopefully about 7 to 8 hours. If I can do a half-day update, I will. If not, I will come at the end of the day and I'll give you my final thoughts on how this foundation has performed. The things I'm looking for are oil control. So just basically to see how long it takes for the oil to break through on my skin, because the oil will break through whatever happens. So how many hours? Most foundations, most drugstore high street foundations, they tend to break through within an hour, hour and a half. Foundations that promise long wear or mattifying, they can last 3 to 4 hours before the oil starts to break through. So I will be noticing the time of when this one, when the oil breaks through on this one. Saying that, I've just blended it on and it was very easy to blend through. It's very, very light in feel. So I'm going to put another equivalent of a pump on. So in total I'll be doing about 2 pumps on my face. So that's half a pump of that one and half a pump of that one. So as you can see, it's very, very light. The colour seems to be okay when I mix the two. I'm just sort of looking at my chest, I don't know if you can see, because I want it to match my chest as much as possible. Okay, so I would say that is definitely medium to full coverage. It has covered all of my blemishes, near enough. See a little bit of skin coming through, but it's not too bad. Seems to be more coming out there, showing through there for some reason. But it's definitely a very natural finish. So it's not full matte, it's just a semi-matte. Or what do they call it also, velvety matte finish, but it's a very, very natural finish, so I'm okay with that. So I'm going to set my face now with a face powder. As I said, I'm not doing a very heavy foundation look today, it's just going to be very light. So just a translucent setting powder. With that looks okay actually. Okay, right, I'm going to finish my makeup now and then I'll be back to you in a moment. Okay, makeup is all done now, so this is it. This is the final look. Just a simple look for going to work. Time now is 9:25 in the morning. So I will do a final check-in again later on today. We're looking at about, say, 7 hours time, so I will see you later on today. Okay, have a good day. Bye. Good evening and welcome back. So I'm here to give you my final thoughts and review of the foundation I was testing today. And the foundation I was testing was the L'Oreal True Match foundations. So I was wearing a mixture of two colours. I was wearing the colour N8 or 8N and the colour 9R/9C. So those are the two foundations. I put the foundation on this morning about 9:30, I think it was. I think that was the check-in time. Time now is 7:15. So I've been wearing the foundation for 9 hours. I don't know what my maths is like. What's that? 9:30, 10:30, 11, 12, 13, 1, 2, 2. Yeah. So I've been wearing the foundation for 9 and a bit hours. So I've been giving it a really good test today. So the things I'm looking for when I wear foundation, I'm looking for the performance to see if the foundation, it fades, if it melts, if it separates on my skin. And I'm looking to see if the foundation can control my oil. I'll be looking at this face here. So we're looking to see if it controls the oil and whether the foundation transfers as well. And then we also look at the shade selection of the foundation as well. So this is the condition of my face now. I'm in natural daylight and as you can see it is very, very, very oily. So shall we do the oil control first and have a look and see where we are? I normally rank the 3 categories out of 10, so I'll be doing that now. So this is how it looks in natural daylight. I'm going to put the ring light on now, so be warned, when you put the ring light on, things look brighter and they also look shinier. So I have given you the warning. Beware. I'm going to turn the light on now. Okay, right, so we're getting full effects here of how the makeup is looking on my face. So yes, you can see significant oil breakout on my face. So if we focus on the performance first to see if the foundation has faded, I'm looking here, in this area here, it's definitely started to melt and separate here. Under my eyes, it's done the same. It's creasing. I don't know if that's the concealer. Shouldn't be the concealer because the concealer is normally pretty good. On my forehead it has started to melt and separate up there as well. So yeah, so I'd say in those areas there it's definitely started to melt and separate. So I've been wearing the foundation, as I said, for 9+ hours today. I did have to blot, so I blotted about, I'm trying to remember what time it was. It was about 2 o'clock. I was about to go into a meeting and my face was really starting to shine. It was about the same level as this now, so I did blot and I just used a tissue then to blot. So this is after blotting, several hours again after blotting. So I think for performance, considering that it has faded and has separated and melted, I am going to give this foundation out of 10. I think the fair score would be 6 out of 10 for that. It has kind of kept its condition. The colour's still there. It hasn't oxidised at all. Or has it? Oh, I'm not sure. I think once I've blotted I will see better if it has oxidised at all. So let's have a look at the oil control. So we can see just by looking that there's a significant amount of oil breakthrough on my face. And as I said, I did blot earlier on today. So the worst foundation that I did, I used 5 sheets clear of these blotting sheets. I used 5 of those clear and it was absolutely soaking. The best foundations that I've done, I've only used 2.5 of the blotting sheets. So let's do this, shall we? So this is sheet number 1. This is sheet number 1. Let's see how we do. That's completely soaked, so that's 1. So that's 2, and there's foundation on that as well. That's 3, and again there's foundation on that. So I'd say that's 4 sheets there we've used up. So my face looks a lot better now that I have blotted, and we can really see where the foundation has melted and faded. So it's completely faded away on the perimeter of my face. You can see that. Blush is completely gone. Lower part of my face, it's completely faded down there as well. On this side of my face, not so bad on this side of my face. On my temple here, it's faded there. Under my eyes, it's faded. Right, so I think for oil control, I am going to give this foundation definitely a 6 out of 10, because it wasn't. Actually, no, I'm going to give this a 5 out of 10 for oil control, because it wasn't very good. For performance, it has faded, it has melted, and it has separated. So again, I think I'm going to give this foundation a 5 out of 10. There is still some foundation on my face, so really, if I think if I'd blotted more during the day, it would have performed better. But because I really wanted to see how this foundation performed, I didn't blot as many times as I would have normally. So I think 5 out of 10 for oil control, 5 out of 10 for performance, and 5 out of 10 for transfer, really. Shade selection, well, there's 23 shades in this selection. So for a drugstore, this is really good selection of foundations. You might not be able to really colour match, because even though they're saying that the foundation, especially particularly the 8N, is supposed to be neutral, I still find it actually quite orange in its undertone. So you may need to mix the foundations together to get closer to your skin range, your skin tone, and you may need to use your setting powders or concealers to manipulate the colour to make it more of a match for your skin tone. But again, for a high street foundation, £9.99, and I think it's $9.99 in America, and 23 shades. This is not bad at all. This is a foundation I would say is suitable for people with dry, normal, and possibly combination skin. If you've got very oily skin, then you need to think about where you're going to be wearing the foundation. So don't wear it somewhere where you're going to be out all day and it's going to be hot and you haven't got anything to blot your skin with. Also, if you've got very oily skin, you will need to consider your primer. So you need to be looking at a very good primer with mattifying properties, oil absorbing properties. Think about making sure you bring blotting sheets with you or blotting powder with you as well, if you're going to be wearing it for a long period of time. So I'd say, on the negatives, it's not a suitable foundation for oily skin, but if you are going to wear it, then do consider those things I was saying. If you've got normal dry skin, this foundation is great. It feels very light. Even though I have blotted and I did have lots of oil, the foundation actually felt really light on my skin. It didn't feel heavy and it didn't look cakey. The initial application was a very natural finish. So if you have got normal dry skin, I think this foundation is going to be great to wear during the summer and even all year round. For us oily skinned people, it's probably more an autumn, winter, maybe spring foundation. But as soon as it starts getting humid and hot, then possibly not the right foundation to wear. But again, it's up to you. Personally, I think I can wear this foundation for now. But as the weather starts getting warmer and more humid, I probably won't be wearing it. Okay, so that's my opinion. It's a good foundation to wear. $9.99, you can't really go too far wrong. Yeah, well done L'Oreal. If you have found this video helpful, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And whilst you're at it, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. And you can press the little bell button next to the subscribe button, which will give you the notification of when I upload my next video. Okay, so thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon. Oh, and don't forget, I will be doing some new videos coming up soon. My next video is going to be a one brand foundation of another drugstore product that is easily available on the high street. Okay, so I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.